My people, the hello now. Hope you're all doing great today. This matter what I bring to now, you get as it be. You know, saying when we hear about infidelity in marriage, the first thing that will come to your mind is the husband is the one cheating. Men are promiscuous in nature, so he must be the one who is choking eye outside. We focus so much on the men, forgetting that women too are culprits, especially in this our modern world. Why it seems most of these women are not caught is because just as they carefully take care of their home, so they carefully cover their tracks so that nobody will suspect them of ever having an affair. Now, so this woman I want to tell on about today, they deceive her husband, so even as they talk now, her husband never suspect, say he gave it in this woman they do outside. Kata don't bust for her paradise. Now she come for one group, come disguise, so nobody go know who she be. Then they lament how she take the date this her boss for more than 2 years without her husband's knowledge. And then everything changed the day her husband met her boss. Let me read it to you directly from the horse's mouth. She wrote, "My boss and I have been having an affair for almost 2 years. I am his personal assistant and he shares very personal issues with me. He told me about his marital problems and how disrespectful his children are becoming. He told me about his wife's spending habits and how greatly it is affecting his finances. I feel like I know him more than his wife. He has even shared some of his passwords with me. This is how much he trusts me. For the past 8 years of working as his PA and almost 2 years of being his girlfriend, I haven't disappointed him and I don't intend to. I am married myself. 5 years in, we are okay. I wouldn't say we are living a fairy tale happily ever after marriage. We try to make time for each other. We try to be there for our daughter, and so far so good. I just feel like there is no real spark anymore. My marriage feels forced, almost like we are working excessively hard to keep ourselves together. With my boss, it feels so easy. We don't force conversations or try too hard. We just flow. My boss is more romantic and funny than my husband. He knows how to hold and keep conversations. He knows how to handle my mood swings and calm me down when I'm overwhelmed. He has told me I complimented him in ways his wife does not. I wish I could say that having a relationship outside my marriage makes me feel guilty, but I don't feel bad at all. I feel like my boss is more like my husband than my actual husband. The issue is, I had no idea the two men knew each other. I had no idea my boss and husband had been mates in school. Not just mates actually, they were good friends. Even to the point where my husband had to patch with my boss for a while when he didn't get a room to sleep in when they were in university. This came to light when my boss organized a little Easter party on Good Friday. I didn't want to go with my husband. I didn't want my husband to meet my lover, even if he wasn't aware I was having an affair, but he was so insistent. Our daughter was spending her vacation with her grandparents. I had to give in. My husband and my boss were so excited to see each other after all these years, and I felt very awkward in the middle of all of it. They were chatting away the whole night. My boss' wife was not around. She didn't like the idea of an Easter party for her husband's workers, so she was absent. I did not like the idea that these two men knew each other at all. I was uncomfortable the whole time and I couldn't wait to leave the place. The worst part is that my boss called me later and told me it was over between us. According to him, my husband is a good friend to him and he did not want to hurt him. In addition to that, he is transferring me to another branch of the company. I cried very hard that day. He cannot do this to me. Not after all we've been through together. Not after what we've shared together. I've been so vulnerable to him. He just used me and dumped me, and he is claiming his friendship with my husband is the reason. Does this even make sense? I will not accept this transfer. If he forces my hand, I will go straight to his wife and show him our chats. I don't care if I destroy my marriage in the process, but I will never let this man do this to me. I love him. Please, I just need advice on the best way to get my man back. And don't insult me. If you don't have anything better to say, just keep quiet. Guys, now they see authority. Now they see boldness. She is out, ready and determined. That our oga boss don't finally jam one chance. She is so self-destructive that she is ready and willing to destroy him, even if it means destroying her own marriage, if he refuses to take her back. For the comment section, people don't insult her tire. No name would they never call her. To me, I feel a man who values his relationship with your husband this much will never take you back when you destroy his marriage. He will even hate you more for it. You know, if she had put all the efforts she is putting in this her affair with her boss, if she had put all these efforts in her marriage would have been better and sweeter than this her affairs. You can't serve two masters at the same time and expect to get the same result. Even if she were to live with this her boss as husband and wife, in the next few years, both of them will get bored. This her boss will then get a side chick, maybe his current secretary as at then. So guys, I need to round this story up so it doesn't take longer time than necessary. But one thing I want you to take home from this lady's story is, if you don't want to and you don't have any intention of being unfaithful to your spouse, please beware of being too familiar with the opposite sex in the form of your colleague, your church member, your boss, your neighbor, your driver, and even your brothers and sisters in-laws. Place your boundaries, guys. Place your limits. Protect your heart to avoid stories that touch, because this thing creeps in gradually, subtly. Before you know it, you are in deep, and then you start wondering, how did I get here? When I know say the Bible talk am say, flee from all appearance, because in no say you fit overlook that appearance, and before you know it, you are in deep and coming out to take the grace of God. So guys, here comes the end of my video today. So what do you think about this lady's actions? Do you have any advice for her? What is your opinion? Please, I would love to see them on the comment section. Also, don't fail to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you will be notified anytime I make a new video. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.